family gatherings feels like prison, but with inmates whom you share a surname with.
This is my year. I bought a hating man, I don't really care. This is my year. I bought it like that.
What do you do? Hello, Dumela, Lega, happy holidays. It's your boy, K Mahapa, and we're back in it like what?
Like,
welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, welcome to you too. And I just want to say thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. 2,000. Yeah, that's a lot. Thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do the right thing and let's get into the thick of things of why we are here today. Vandaag, we are here because I want to choose violence. It's holiday season, family gatherings, people are organizing where they're meeting their families, and just this whole vibe triggered me, to think about why I'm not really fond of the holiday season, right? So in this video, I'm going to go off on a rant to tell you guys, maybe some of you guys will relate, maybe some of you guys won't, I don't know, I don't care, but I'm here to speak, to let things off my chest, So before we even start, guys, I just want to dare you, just send a link of this video to your family group chat now. Do it now, before you even get into it, because I know you'll feel, you and I are on the same wavelength about what I'm about to say, right? So without any further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, before we even get to the actual family gathering, before we even get into our cars to drive there, why are we matching clothes, guys? Theme for what? Theme here, guys. Jackson 5. Why are we supposed to be looking alike? Black and white theme. Now the family picture looks like a club picture, Orlando Pirates. Got black and white. Why? I don't understand it, guys. And some of us, they don't buy us, Christmas clothes, but we still get told what to wear. What clothes should I wear? Mama Carilas bought me clothes, grade 9. But that's a topic on its own. Yeah, well, let me not raise that one here. Okay, so now we are arriving at the actual family gathering. And another thing that troubles me about the arrival is the greetings, and two things about the greetings. One, it's the kissing. Two, it's how they greet you with compliments or snacky comments, right? So the kissing, why? First of all, why? Why are you kissing me? They be kissing us, spin the bottle. Why are you leaning into this kiss? Why? I'm 12. Chill out, my nigga. Please. Any comments? Why are you supposed to comment on my weight? Yeah, it's fucking global warming. Did you not know? The sun is getting hotter by the day. It's called global warming. I eat unlike, what? I was about to remark and turn it on the Rahadi or whoever is making that snacky comments, but you guys let my fear, Fortunately for me, I'm not a victim of those snacky comments, but I know people who are, and I'd like to say, DM me, please comment in the replies and tell me if you want me to give you clapbacks, replies to those rude comments from your aunties, uncles, or whoever is making those comments at you. I will give you clapbacks for you for just this festive season and going forward. Please, guys, I'm here to fix the country, and I'm here to make family gatherings pleasant or horrible for everyone, depending on which side of the coin you are, right? But one thing that I'd like to thank COVID for, it's that kissings are not allowed. They're frowned upon these days. So it's jabananyana, haginyana, fist pump. That's all how we greet each other these days. I feel no more. And lastly, another thing about the greetings is that you're going to encounter that one auntie, the one that insists that you know her, or wants you to know her, to remember her. You almost say, when you were this young, I used to change your nappies. But someone please tell Auntie Dorcas that I was 3 years old. I'm now 26. You think somewhere in between that, don't you think what I forgot, or I was too young to even remember, or to remember faces of the person changing my nappies? Please, Auntie Toka, this is the third Christmas lunch you're asking me if I still remember. I don't. Now let's move on to the menu. In particular the dessert section. I don't know, I know there's no actual menu with family gathering. You just eat what you get served, but in this instance, let's look at specifically the dessert section. Trifle, custard and jelly in the 21st century, guys. Come on, guys, let go and let God, let that trifle rest, guys. I know, the trifle recipe is probably a family heirloom that's been passed on from one generation to the next, but I'm sure Kuku Refilio won't mind if we have some creme brulee this year. Let it go, guys. Every year we must have stacked on top of each other dessert. Come on, guys. Or at least let's have some cake here. Or you want us to have cake only at the family wedding that happens once every 12 years? Even cake, I think some of us, the unfortunate ones don't even get to have that cake. Cake, I think is that connection, and I'd like to think, or me as one of the family members has that connection, but no, it doesn't seem like that. The wedding has a cake of 6 layers of cake, and the person getting married calls me his nephew, but still I don't get a cake, a slice of cake. What does a nigga need to have? What qualifications do I need to have a cake at this wedding, man? But anyways, back to this trifle, guys. Please, guys, can we let go of this omunye pesco omunye dessert? Let's act like we are free as black people. Mandela and his comrades went to jail, so let's not make it seem like they went to jail for nothing. We are free, explore some other desserts. Google is free, guys. And another thing, guys, can the menu represent the occasion? Because we are here as a family, we are gathered here as a family for a positive event. We are celebrating whatever it is that we are celebrating, whether it's Christmas or unveiling of tombstones or Mwana or whatever. It's positive. It's not said like a funeral, right? So why can't the menu reflect that? Everyone knows, or choke me daddy scones are strictly reserved for funerals. So why am I staring at 6 of them at a family Christmas? Why? Why is this chicken that I'm eating cooked in water and not fried like it's meant for people that you care about? Because we all know, guys, or fried chicken at family gatherings, whether it be funerals or weddings, the fried chicken is meant for VIPs, people that you know personally. And I'd like to believe that whoever is in the kitchen at Christmas lunch knows me personally and takes time and dedication to cook this chicken properly. So why are you dunking it in water and not in oil, guys? Please. And on Christmas lunches, guys, can we get starters or something to nibble on while we wait for the actual food to lunch? Because then, although we know lunch I think you got 5, but still, while we wait for the lunch, can we get something to eat on? Because we can't. Are we fasting? Faster? Or are we starving ourselves from morning until 5 when the food actually arrives? Other families that are serious about hosting the Christmas lunch and family gatherings, welcome the guests that they're hosting a Christmas lunch with something to eat. Here's some snacks, to balance this while we wait for the actual food, something. No, in my family that doesn't happen. They welcome you with work. That's the only thing that you're having. Well, as soon as you enter the gate, but can I put this down? It's already present. Already present, guys. And still on the topic of the menu, guys, can we jazz it up? Let's switch it up. Cook something different. Lepampuni again, pumpkin. I've been eating lepampuni for the past 3 Sundays. I've pumpkin pie, and you think pampuni on Jesus' birthday. Please, guys, jazz it up. Cook something I can't pronounce. Cook something that requires you to follow a recipe and not cook straight off, muscle memory. They taught you 10 years ago. We're having chicken again, guys. For the past 200 Christmas lunches, we've been having chicken. Can we have a different kind of bird this year, guys? Who feels like turkey? I know, me, I do. That pigeon over there, guys, looks nice. Can we chase it down and fry it today? Arranging something different, guys. The neighbor's parrot looks delicious. I want to try it out. We had chicken licken on the way here. Don't you think I want a different kind of meat? I enjoy eating different parts of chicken every. By the time this day ends, a whole piece of chicken. Puka, wings, rope, molala, everything. The whole piece of chicken. Can we try something something different. And speaking of the menu, let's speak about the preparation of what goes into the menu. And behind the scenes of the menu and all of that stuff are the roles, are the roles that each person at our family gatherings have. And one of these roles is slaughtering. Guys, can I speak to the elders on this one? Baulu, please. Some of us are not built for this. Some of us are really gay. Some of us grew up in the suburbs. Some of us love animals, actually love animals. So you asking us to help you take the life of this cow that probably has dreams and aspirations that extend beyond being beef stew and leather is too much for us. The only violence that we know is from Grand Theft Auto and ETV movies. So please, guys, find the people appropriate for this act of violence. And another rule, very important rule, very, very important, because it affects everyone at this family gathering, is cooking. So guys, can we please assign the cooking duties to people who actually love and are willing to cook on that day, because food is supposed to be made with love. It's cooked by a family member for family members, so it's supposed to taste like love. You can taste, or man, no, this beetroot is bitter, and the bitterness is not coming from the vinegar, but from the bitterness inside someone's heart, because they weren't allowed to go and spend Christmas with their boyfriend, and now they're taking all that bitterness on everyone. So please, guys, if you love cooking and you are willing to cook on the actual day of the family gathering, please volunteer, so that we can avoid and on the subject of roles, we know there are those lazy cousins. They don't want to do anything, just because their parents are killing home, or or his parents or her parents, but so they feel like they've done enough. There are those people, and then there are those lazy cousins that don't want to do anything. So I'm asking those cousins, please, guys, do something. Even if you are lazy, be lazy with a purpose. When they ask you to bring 5 chairs for visitors, as much as you are lazy, try to find a way to actually do the task. Even if when I tell you to 5, and then when you take that exact message and you send it to the kids, or mwana 5, and then they bring the chair, and then the job is done. You are still lazy, but you do the job nonetheless. But our family gatherings are not bad across the board, and shout out to the cool cousins and aunties and uncles that plug us with alcohol and allow us to drink in their presence. You guys are the backbone of family gatherings. Without you guys, family gatherings feels like prison, but with inmates whom you share a surname with. That's basically family gatherings without you guys. And speaking of the cool cousins and the cool aunties that we get along with, after each and every Christmas lunch or family gatherings, the elders come together and decide on where the next family gathering will be. So now my suggestion, for just one family gathering, one Christmas lunch, can the kids, the cousins, us, Rena Esbana, decide on where the next family gathering will be. And we will plan everything, and for the elders, we will invite you guys via invite. We'll send you an invite only, and on a plus one, boyfriend, invite only, and the invites will be strictly sent based on how good of a person you are as an elder. So if we're not that elder who wants to kiss us, who wants to comment on people's weight and looks, that uncle who gets drunk and reveals people's secrets, that elder who doesn't want to cook or help around, you're definitely not getting an invite. And lastly, can we talk about goodbyes at family gatherings, guys? Because guys, can we keep it brief and short? Because parents will say 11 goodbyes before they actually leave. Before the first goodbye is when they're still in the house. The second goodbye is when they're still in the house but with bags in their hands. The third goodbye is when they're by the door of the house. The fourth goodbye is when they're outside the yard telling the kids to get inside the car. The fifth goodbye is when they're by the gate of the house. The sixth goodbye is when they're putting the bags inside the boot of the car. The seventh goodbye is when they get inside the car and still talk through the window. The eighth goodbye is when they start the engine of the car and leave it on for 5 minutes while still talking. The ninth goodbye is when they're reversing the car. The 10th goodbye is when they're actually driving off. The 11th and final goodbye is when they hoot the car. And by the time they do the 11th goodbye, the kids are probably passed out in the back of the car. And right now with COVID regulations, guys, by the the time they get to the 11th goodbye, it's already curfew, and you find yourself and then you leave the next day and you have to repeat that process again. Yeah, no, I think I've gotten all of my frustrations off my chest for now, for this festive season. By the time my family watches this video, I'll definitely be labeled the black sheep of the family. So please guys, let me know in the comments down below what are some of the things that you dislike about family gatherings, so that the next family gatherings one who doesn't have a family to go to, about disowning kamuka into this. But thank you guys for watching, and please like the video if you like the content, comment, share it, subscribe, and also don't forget to share it with your family, friends, lemang, and who else.